What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again using SunneBolt's Groudon Palkia team that we used yesterday. We did get some unfortunate luck, but hoping to make up for that today. So looking at my opponent's team, it is Palkia, Calyrex, Ice Rider. It is Palkia, Indeedee, Calyrex, Ice Rider, Amoonguss, Pheromosa, and Grimmsnarl. So I'm pretty sure this is the team Wolf used. I don't know 100%, but it looks similar enough. I do like Wimmy Palkia. We do have to be a little bit careful of actually Kartana's really good here. Kartana I like a lot. I could lead Kartana. Kartana Wimmy. I like that. Palkia Incin? Maybe. Let's go with that. I'm really putting a lot of faith in Kartana here as my main sort of max, but I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. Alright, so let's see. We're going to see Cali Grimmsnarl, which is fine with me. I am content to go for a Steel Spike onto Grim and swap into Incin. I want to just stop Grimmsnarl from like being Grimmsnarl. So let's go for a Steel Spike here as well as an Incin, just trying to get the attack drop off. I think that's kind of what's going to help me in the long run. But yeah, if we can limit really what that Grimmsnarl can do, mainly I'm trying to stop a potential T-Wave. So this just kind of helps. Yeah, so trying to put on pressure with that. We are going to get the max up. And so what I'm thinking, right, is Steel Spike going to be really good here for limiting what can happen, especially, right, we're getting Calyrex to -1, we're getting +1 defense on stuff, so good defense up. But we should see a Trick Room here, which is, it is what it is. Yeah, we are going to see the obvious Reflect. Reflect I'm fine with. I care about that a lot more. As Steel Spike comes out, if we can still get the KO, which we might. Okay, perfect. This is a great position, right? Because now you have a Calyrex at -1. We have +1 defense, and we have a Beast Boost with a max Kartana. So overall, I think this is an incredible position. We do have to be a little bit weary of Palkia. Okay, oh, perfect. You're just going straight for a Glacial Lance, and that's going to do absolutely nothing. So we can... What? We could double up Calyrex. I don't know if it's weakness policy, which makes it tricky, right? It could be, it very well could be. You have things like Grimmsnarl that can go for a Sucker Punch, and you have other options. So I don't really want to rule that out. We will see Palkia here, so... I'm going to Overgrowth and go for a Parting Shot onto Palkia. Whimsicott is Focus Sash. So, okay, so yeah, we are going to see big Palkia. I think that makes just a lot of sense. It could be, I mean, it could be big Calyrex. I just assumed it was Palkia. Yep, it is going to be Palkia. That's fine. What I need to hope for is a 2-hit KO from Leaf Blade, because I think if we can do that, we can kind of neutralize the Calyrex as much as possible. Even perfect, right? We're going to see a Protect here. So no Trick Room, which means that this Overgrowth, like, even if it isn't a ton of damage, we're going to be able to get... Okay, it's going to be boosted by Grassy Terrain and Helping Hand. The question is that going to be enough for a KO? And please don't... Why do you all have Max Flare? Every single Palkia has max flare now, and I hate it. I don't know when this became the thing, but it is, so that's frustrating. Okay, so we're gonna parting shot off into you. What we can do then is we bring out Whimsicott. We bring out Wimmy, so what we can do is we can set up Tailwind, or we could just risk it. We are timid max speed, right? We should be. Let's just double check that. Yeah, okay, we're timid max speed. I could just go for a Helping Hand Spatial Rend and say it's fine. I'm gonna do, I mean, yeah, you know what, let's live dangerously. Let's click Spatial Rend into Palkia and Helping Hand. I have to hope you're not, I mean, isn't even a Trick Room team, so it's like there is the chance that you're not max speed. So this is actually a pretty big gamble. But if we get it, if we get it off, we're in incredible shape. Perfect. We are going to connect. This is perfect. Yeah, going to get the KO. What's nice here is Wimmy has the Focus Sash, so Calyrex is not going to be able to get a KO with Glacial Lance, and it is okay. So the -1 is going to be permanent, as we can switch into Ensign to get it to -2, as a little bit more than I would have liked on the Palkia, not gonna lie. I think Calyrex still is in a position where it can come back, so we do want to be a little bit wary of that. Yeah, Calyrex is a beast, but I mean, we do have Ensign. We are going to see Pheromosa here, so that is also really tricky. I say we go, oh, this is actually really tricky. We go for a Tailwind here. We're gonna see a Feint has higher priority. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. We were just going for a Tailwind. We do have Fake Out guaranteed onto Pheromosa the subsequent turn, so I just need this to KO, please. It's not going to KO. Yeah, so that Glacial Lance now single target is going to be enough for a KO. So what we can, okay, so you're back up to neutral. We'll get you to -1. Ensign is Citrus Berry, which doesn't matter because it's Calyrex. Okay, if you speed swap, let's think about this, right? You speed swap, you use your turn, you go for high horsepower, we live, we KO you with Flare Blitz in the Sun. That triggers our Citrus Berry, then we're faster than Pheromosa, and we KO Pheromosa. Pheromosa probably has Sash. So, or it just is close combat. We do live, but we're going to go down to Flare Blitz Recoil. If only we had that Citrus Berry. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. So definitely, that one was unfortunate. Palkia having Fire Blast just really is rough. Okay, wait. No, it doesn't matter because you're going to close combat first. So we're going to take the recoil and then go down to close combat the subsequent turn. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I could have accounted for Palkia having Fire Blast. I know it's a thing now. But I just, yeah, it's a rough one for sure. But I mean, we still have other battles, so yeah, I mean, unfortunate. I'm just trying to think of what we could have done different. I think the 4 we brought were good. It was just like I said, the fact that you had Palkia with Fire Blast, which, I mean, I know that they're running it. I've seen it a couple times, but I always just hope it's not there. I am curious though if we can see the team. No, okay. Oh well. Let's just, yeah, keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Kyogre Zacian. Interesting. It is Kyogre Zacian, Indeedee Incineroar with Regieleki and Regidrago. So what? I definitely want speed control here. I think that Wimmy is going to be super important. I like Palkia. Right? Palkia deals with Ogre, it deals with Zacian. It deals with the whole team, essentially. I think probably Groudon and Kartana in the back. Right? Do I want Kartana? Kartana deals with Ogre. Deals with Ogre. Do I want Incin? I like Kartana more. I need to KO Drago. Drago is the priority. If you lead. Drago and Indeedee is tricky. If it's Drago and Indeedee, we sacrifice Palkia for Groudon, P-Blade's Helping Hand. Yeah, we have to do that. Yeah, that's the plan. It looks like we are going to see Indeedee Regidrago, so I think the plan is to attempt to attack into Regidrago, but understand that we're probably just going to have to sacrifice Palkia here, because I really just don't want anything taking a hit from Regidrago. So we can go for a Tailwind, and I'm going to click Spatial Rend into Drago. We're not going to get it, but we do get the free switch into Groudon, which will let us Helping Hand P-Blades, and that should be able to do a pretty significant chunk, if not enough to KO Drago. I mean, you have I don't know what it's very easy. You go for Regidrago's super move, and you go for a Follow Me. Yeah, so definitely a tricky spot. I guess, I mean, I should have probably just led Groudon. But the fear with that was if you lead Kyogre, but there's also no speed control, so it was interesting. Okay, this is interesting. We're going to see a Max Drago, which means you cannot touch Whimsicott, which doesn't matter because Whimsicott can't attack, but we'll make it work. Oh, please just go for a Helping Hand. That would be so nice. No, we're going to see the Follow Me. That's fine. We're going to set up a Tailwind. Yeah, Spatial Rend going to come out into Indeedee. Down to the Focus Sash. Okay, so it is Focus Sash Indeedee, which is actually fine. Is it fine? We're going to see Wormwind come out. We know exactly where it's going. It's going into Palkia. We do have White Herb. Okay, so did I bring Kartana? Okay, so what we might have to do is we might have to sweep with Kartana. Let's bring out Groudon here. Yeah, we might have to just rely very heavily on Kartana for this. So we can Helping Hand Precipice Blades. We know we're faster because of the fact that you're maxed. Also, we have Tailwind. So we do this. We go straight for the P-Blades. I'm hoping with the Helping Hand, it'll be enough to KO the Drago. We are going to see the Indeedee swap. This should be potentially Kyogre. We're going to see Incineroar. Incineroar is fine. We do have the Berry, or not the Berry, the White Herb, which is unfortunate, right? Because Dragon is going to knock us down. See how this works out. Helping Hand, bop, 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 bop. And we just need to double connect. Precipice Blades, perfect double connect. KO's the Incin. I would have liked a little bit more on Regidrago, but it is what it is. Here comes the Wormwind into Groudon. If we live, that's a big deal. We do, okay, so we do live. Um, that's okay. That's workable. We can significantly weaken the Drago and then really just attempt to sweep with Cortana, which is not impossible. It's actually very doable at this point because of the fact that Regidrago is weakened. We KO'd their Incin, and what's it called? We're gonna see. Okay, Indeedee comes out. Or okay, let me think here. This could be a bad idea. I think. No. This is just a really good pin. We're gonna see the Indeedee protect. That's so. This Indeedee is really just decimating me right now. Let's see. This is gonna come out. It's gonna do good damage. Wormwind, unfortunately, going to KO Groudon, but we're in a position. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so here's the thing, right? We just have Kartana left. Kartana has not maxed. So what that means is we still get all turns of max, and we have the ability to set up for a potential Zacian in the back. Right? I really wish we had Moonblast right now. We're gonna Helping Hand Kartana. We are going to Steel Spike into Drago. We should have knuckled into Indeedee. You're right, because that puts me at +2. If you have Sacred Sword, it obviously doesn't matter. So we're... let's see how this works out. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm running some quick calcs right now. Okay, so we should see... Yeah, we're going to see the Follow Me, which is fine. Regidrago can't really do much right now. But yeah, having access to Moonblast really would have come in handy here, because we would have been able to KO the Drago, whereas now the Drago just gets to kind of sit there. We should see... I mean, if you go for Dragon Energy, it's not going to do that much. Yeah, we're going to see the Draco Meteor. Kartana taking a little bit more than I would have liked. I don't think that means... and we don't have Protect either. Okay, so if you have Zacian in the back, we lose. If you have Kyogre in the back, we win. That looks like it's Zacian. Yeah, because now what happens is we are... Okay, do we have an out here? We do. Our out is... Tailwind, Steel Spike. We need Steel Spike to KO. We need Steel Spike to KO, Draco Meteor to miss. That's how we win. Yeah, so our out right now is that's it. We need to get Steel Spike. I think it needs to be a crit. We are max attack Kartana, or they cancel. I don't think that was necessary, but you know, everyone knows things that I don't. So, I mean, glad we were able to pull it through. It was definitely a little bit tricky, but yeah, like I said, glad we were able to get the win. And yeah, let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day. It is Kyogre, Stakataka, Vikavolt, Hatterene, Malamar, and Calyrex. I just don't know what to do here. I like Groudon, Kartana, Palkia, Ensign. Right? Kartana puts on immediate I could... There's just so much Trick Room. Let's do this. I don't... Yeah, this team is nuts. Malamar... I don't know how Malamar does. I mean, I know what it does. What does Vikavolt do? I don't know anything about this Pokemon. Vikavolt. Did I spell that? I hope I spelled that right. Come on, Cerebi, save me. Vikavolt. Is this thing slow? I know Charge Bug is useful because of its ability. Okay, base 43. So this is like hyper Trick Room. So what we just have to do is KO the Trick Room setter. Easier said than done, but Kartana feels good here. So Stack Attacka and Hatterene. Okay, so we have to play the game of what do I think is going to max? Or Trick Room. I think Max Hatterene and Trick Room with Stack. I don't know. Either way, I want to do this. I want to just try and get Kartana in a good position. If you max Hat, that's great. Kartana is going to get real big. So, I mean, you could just double Trick Room with the expectation that I KO something. Which isn't unheard of? Question mark? Cry. Okay, fine. We are going to see Steel Spike come out into Hat. It should be Life Orb. Is that a Focus Sash? I can't see. It is Focus Sash. That is an option. You did it. So that's how you get around it. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Hatterene has Smite, which is annoying. Let's Fire Punch here and go for a Knuckle onto Stack. This should still do a reasonable chunk. I could have switched into Ensign. Okay, so that was a very good job. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. Okay, that's fine. Let's think, right? You could max Hat, but I probably wouldn't, right? Yeah, okay, we're gonna see Body Press into Cart, which is fine. It doesn't do that much. Dazzling Gleam gonna come out. Also, I mean, the damage is building up, but we will be able to get the KO onto what's its face, Hatterene. And now let's see how much this Knuckle does. Knuckle gonna come out into Stack. Come on, Stack, go down. Okay, so let's think. We do have an attack boost on both. Is that an eject button? Oh, it's leftovers. I was like, word? So let's think. You bring out Calyrex probably? You probably bring out Calyrex. Okay, you bring out Kyogre. Interesting. I would like to bring out Palkia. And I'm going to go for the Overgrowth on the Stack. You could max guard. I'm going to do that. It feels wonky, and it probably is, but we should be able to KO Stack at this range. And my thought process, right, is you can attempt to max guard, or you're just gonna attack, which is not fun. Water Spout gonna come out. Come on, Kartana. When the world needed him most, he vanished. That's fine. Okay, you know, it is what it is. We bring out Groudon now to reset the weather. Okay, yeah, we bring out Groudon. That changes to Sun. How slow are we on Groudon? We should. Okay, so what? We have the sunlight up. We could. Let's think about this. 2 turns of Trick Room. I'm gonna protect because I want to reduce. Yeah, you should be maxing Ogre here. Right? You max Ogre. Yeah. Because now what you can do is you can reset the rain. It should be Body Press into Palkia. Ally Switch. Okay, that's annoying. Guys are gonna come out into Groudon. We take it well because of the sun. Palkia now gets to KO stack. Let's think about this. Okay, so we get to fire off the Spatial Rend. Should get the KO. Is that still alive? Okay, so what happens now is we sack Incin to finish out Trick Room with the sun. We have to protect Groudon. Body Press into Palkia. Should see a Geyser into Incin. Yep, Incin goes down. Incin goes down, that's fine. We get to KO, or we don't even KO. Oh, we can't. Yeah, that stack living is a big deal because Groudon only has spread moves. So we can't even go for an attack because you can wide guard. Palkia is not doing nearly enough to stop a Trick Room. We go for it. We Spatial Rend and go for the Precipice Blades. You could wide guard. I can't stop it. Okay. We're not doing nearly enough. We would have needed a double crit, and we missed something. We missed Kyogre, so a little. It's frustrating. Yeah, I didn't consider the wide guard play. I think if I had, if we had stopped Trick Room turn 1, we would have been in a fantastic position. I got outplayed turn 1, and I couldn't really recover from it. So definitely unfortunate. Not a great way to end things, obviously. Like, I obviously would have loved to have done a lot better, but it is what it is. Huge thanks to Sun for the team. We'll be using some other cool stuff in the future, so look out for that. But we'll just kind of let this play out. We'll let you. Oh, Palkia just goes down on its own. So yeah, a little unfortunate, but it is a really cool team. Definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, that's all I got. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.